Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Juwita Sulasrina Lalindu with name 442,420,017. This video, I will explain about modification of sulfur. Sulfur is a chemical element in the table periodic that has the symbol S and atomic number 16. Its form is a tensile, odorless, multivalent nonmetal. Sulfur in its natural form is a yellow crystalline solid. In nature, sulfur can be found as an essential element for life and is found in 2 amino acids. Its commercial usage is mainly in fertilizer, but also in gunpowder, matches, in insecticide, and fungicides. Tools and materials. This is category 1. Next, category 2. This is material, specific materials, general materials. Experimental work scheme. Modification of sulfur. Start blended 0.5 gram of sulfur in evaporation cup by heating the sulfur until it melts and freezes. Observed crystal straight. Next, yellow crystal finish. Next, start heated 0.5 gram of sulfur powder in the test tube. While shaking the tube, observe the sulfur color change, browns, yellow. Finish. Next, characteristic of sulfur acid. Start heat a piece of copper in the test tub containing 1 ml H2SO4, not boiling. Observe the activity in the test tube. Write the reaction equation. Bubbles appear in the tube. Next, place the filter paper moistened with K2Cr2O4 solution in the mouth of test tube. Test tube in step 1. Next, observe the color change in the filter paper. Next, write the reaction equation. Filter paper that was original yellow turn witness brown. Finish. Observation result. Discussion. Modification of sulfur. First, modification sulfur acid in crystal form. Depending on temperature. In this experiment, sulfur melts because of the nature of the sulfur itself. It will melt if it is above the heating temperature. After freezing, prismatic needles are formed, namely monoclinic sulfur, or also called beta sulfur. The beta sulfur molecule needles consist of an S8 grain, which is an octahedral crystal. The second modification, the sulfur powder becomes a brown-yellow liquid because the string is broken. If the temperature continues to be raised, the liquid will become viscous and the color will turn darker because the string breaks and the form again. Characteristic of full sulfuric acid. The first step is to heat a piece of copper with 1 ml of concentrated H2SO4. When heated, the solution boils. From the result of observation, gas bubbles formed. Sulfuric acid reacts with copper, requires hot concentration sulfuric acid, and this reaction produces sulfur dioxide. This happens because hot concentration sulfuric acid acts as an oxidizing agent. The second observation, was that the gas bubbles produced were tested by placing filter paper moistened with K2-207 above the mouth of the test tube. After a while, the filter paper turned into a brown color. Next, the third observation, the nature of sulfur acid as a dehydration, again is reaction occurs with concentration H2SO4. From this experiment, surprise is black. Next, it can be seen that H2SO4 decomposes sucrose or separates hydrogen and oxygen from the sugar. The fourth observation, the nature of sulfuric acid as a catalyst in the formation of ester is reaction 2 ml of acetic acid, 2 ml of alcohol, and 2 ml concentration H2SO4 then heated. Before heating, the tube wall feels hot. This is due to the reaction between sulfuric acid and acetic acid and alcohol. Next, from the above equation, it can be seen that the reaction is an esterification reaction, where a carbolic acid is reacted with an alcohol with an acid catalyst to produce an ester and a water molecule. Here it can also be seen that H2SO4 acts as catalyst in the esterification. Conclusion: sulfur can be modified, which is called an allotrope. The result of the modification aromatic S8, the crystal form obtained is affected by temperature, while sulfuric acid has property as an oxidizing agent. The dehydration again as a crystal in the formation of ester. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.